Today's episode is brought to you by Audible.com. Go over and get you a free audiobook 30-day free trial over at www.audibletrial.com/nerdcave. You can be picking up Timothy Zahn's new book, Thrawn. It's freaking awesome. Or you can get Ahsoka. You can get all these Star Wars books because everybody loves Star Wars. If you don't love Star Wars, what are you doing with your life? There's over 180,000 titles, though, to choose from. You can get it on your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle. And if you have an MP3 player and what are you doing with your life, you can get that there as well. So go over to audibletrial.com/nerdcave and grab you one of those new books. Get smart. We read at the Nerd Cave. We read. Build it beautiful. I'm going to have fun when Psych returns for their holiday TV special. I'm excited.
I remember when we were first talking about it, and we were like, what? They're coming back for a movie? Oh my god, what? And now I'm just like, keep hitting the mic. And it's just like, the more I hear about it, I'm so happy.
I am too.
I love that show so much. I've watched it all the way through. I can't bring myself to watch the last few episodes because then it's like, it's actually over. I've watched that show through
But
5
now
times.
We have a holiday special.
I know, but then once the holiday special's over, then it's like, eh. But Amy and I are talking about how this is our kick to we're gonna watch it so it lines up with watching the movie. So
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
I do want to point out your hair.
Yeah, I noticed
because on this one we don't have it. Sue us. You can't.
It's just I'm just absorbing everything.
Yeah, because we don't have the same.
Just kidding. I'm actually Ghost of X-Files.
Yeah, it's not the same as the other one, but it's.
Yeah, I noticed it, and I was gonna say something, and I was like, no, it's not really a whole lot we're gonna be able to do to fix it.
Whatever.
But here it looks fine, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Psych is coming back for a 2-hour holiday TV movie that will premiere on the USA Network this December. The movie picks up 3 years after the series finale with fake psychic. He's not a fake psychic.
He's not fake psychic. Spoiler.
Sean Spencer and best friend Burton Gus Guster. Or if I could think of a nickname right now, I would give Gus a nickname. Teaming up once again to pursue and stop mystery assailant who has targeted one of Sean's and Burton's friends. The rest of the returning cast includes Timothy Lassiter,
Munson, Maggie Lawson, Kristen Nelson, Corbin Benson.
Steve Franks will direct from a script he co-wrote with James Roday.
I'm so excited.
Steve and James, not Stephen James. Steve and James have taken the unique brand of comedy that is a series honed over 8 seasons and packed it into a 2-hour movie that successfully rekindles one of the greatest bromances in TV history.
That's absolutely true.
Yes.
I love Sean and Gus's relationship. It's great.
I love it too. Derek Daniel asks, thoughts on Hellboy being rebooted with a new director and actor and reportedly going to have a darker story? Well, if you didn't hear, some people crapped on old Ron Perlman and everybody else that was involved in the original 2 Hellboy movies. Mm-hmm. Thought they were good movies. They were hoping.
I never saw them, actually.
Yeah, they were good. Guillermo del Toro directing it.
Yeah, I feel like it's, from what I've heard, it's one of those movies people either really didn't like it or they really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It if you compare it to Watchmen, some people like Watchmen, but the majority hated it because it wasn't a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Not that. It's good.
I never saw Watchmen either.
Yeah, I did.
Which was ironic because I had I don't remember how I got it, but I had a pretty thick comic, like a Watchmen comic book in my room. I have no idea how it got there. I actually don't know what happened to it, and I'm just like, it's like, where'd you come from? Where'd you go, Cotton Eye Joe?
It's the ink guy.
Ink guy?
Yeah, the ink guy with the face.
Okay.
Watchmen.
I just told you I never saw it.
Come on, Allie. Just yeah.
Well, I thought you were talking about an ink printer guy, and I was like, what?
No, he's a guy made of ink.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, he's Jesus, what is his name? I was just playing it up as Ink Guy. I had his name. Starts with a K, I want to say, but I'm not sure. Anyway.
I might be able to psychically tell you in a little bit. Just keep
going. as I vamp here about Ink Guy, like his face is those, like you go to a psychologist or whatever, and they hold up like the ink blotches, you know, and there's like, what do you see?
Is it
Rorschach? Yeah, there you go. There's a K in there.
Yeah, well, it's actually CH, but his real name is Walter Joseph Kovacs with a K, and I just remembered that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Nothing at all to do with Google and Wikipedia.
Yeah. So yeah, Rorschach, because it has like the Rorschach things.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and like it's constantly changing.
Yeah, from the picture I saw of it, it looks like.
Yeah, it's like constantly changing.
That's really cool.
So he came into your room and took.
Yep.
Yep.
He took it because he was like, "Why
and
do
your
you
safety,
have this?"
like you feeling safe in your own home. You've got this crazy man.
Yeah, it's been a little unsettling there.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
We've just been like, here are the rails. We're just kind of like hopping back and forth, like just kind of closer to it. We're never really on the rail.
that's why this show is going to be the best show. Like
Yeah.
the real 4-year anniversary show, the 13th of May, recording it. This is what you get.
Yep.
This is what you get. This is what you pay for.
Woo.
Hellboy to be rebooted with new director, actor, according to creator Mike Mignola. There you go. This is why I got you here, so you can.
I'm just assuming that's how it's pronounced. It might be pronounced like Mignola, but it's probably Mignola.
I'm not gonna like just because your hair is all wishy-washy. I'm not gonna switch over as much.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Just gonna have to get over it. Go to IGN if you want to read the article.
We're reading the info that they need to know, so it's okay.
The reboot will be rated R and be helmed by the Descent and Dog Soldiers. Why are they making soldiers out of dogs? I think that's
sad because dogs
Yeah.
are pure and good.
Yeah.
They're good boys.
yeah, like they're just like, oh, such a good boy, such a good dog.
And those dogs that are like, you know, like police dogs or like service dogs or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you see them in public, don't pet them. They're doing their job. Admire them from afar.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like,
you know,
oh, like I saw one last night
yeah,
at Relay for Life.
Yeah. I saw 2 service dogs at the mall yesterday, and I was like, wow, such good boys. They're doing their job. I'm going to stay away so they can do their job.
Yeah, like, and they demonstrated like the power of the dog.
Yeah.
Like it was like on this guy's arm.
Yeah.
I could not imagine.
Those things are
like
tough.
this
For
guy
them
was
to like actually bite down
yeah,
on you, yeah,
like,
that would.
and the guy was lifting him up and just like not even coming off.
No.
Not even coming off.
Dog's
Could you
strong.
imagine that in your arm?
No.
I'm assuming that this guy Neil Marshall, that's what Dog Soldiers is all about.
Probably.
Also, they might have voices like Airbud and like Air.
Oh, the Air
Bud.
Buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my idea.
Okay, if it's dog soldiers and it's like these dogs are in a war, but like it's the same like lightheartedness, like it's not sad or anything, like the same kind of tone as like Air Buddies, I would totally watch it.
Let's see what.
This is old.
This is an old movie.
It's like 15. If this car is old enough to have its permit. Just grab its permit.
A routine military exercise turns into a nightmare in Scotland wilderness.
So is it actually about dogs?
No,
I don't think it's actually about dogs.
I don't think. Wait, I think.
Wait.
We got some. Nope. Okay.
Okay. I think
werewolves.
like yeah, okay.
Well, the werewolves. Okay.
Also, maybe it's just like the pictures or whatever, but it looked that like the quality of it looked more like 1990s.
80s.
Yeah, 80s
it looked
or
like
90s.
Yeah. They didn't have
Not
a good camera.
2002.
It was just like they got like a busted up iPhone from the. No, they did have iPhones.
I was gonna say,
They had a busted up iPhone from the
they had
future.
a busted up flip phone.
Yeah, they
Recording on the
had
flip
the
phone.
razor. Like, all right, guys, we
All right, we got like 10 seconds. Let's go.
David Harbour, most recently known as his role as police chief Jim Hopper in Stranger Things, will replace Ron Perlman as the red superhero.
The eponymous.
Yeah, there you go. What does eponymous mean?
I don't know, but if I think about it real hard, I bet I can tell you.
That's all the information Mignola has released so far, but he promises more news to come. Now, this comes after Guillermo del Toro talks about, like, he was in talks with getting a third one made.
Yeah.
And everybody was on board, and then Jerkface McJerkins, Mike, oh Mike. You know, there's always a Mike. There's always a Mike.
Mike.
It's like, no, we're gonna reboot this thing.
Yeah.
I think the guy that's from Stranger Things will do a good job.
I think so too. I thought he did a great job.
Yeah.
Stranger Things. And
But Ron Perlman is a beast.
Yeah.
And you're treating my boy like he's just leftover chopped liver.
Okay, eponymous. I thought about it really hard. It means, like, of a person giving their name to something, or of a thing like named after a particular person. So like Roseanne's eponymous hit TV series.
Okay, so
So
Hellboy.
It's like
That's
named
his
after,
name.
Yeah, it's like named after the person.
That's
or
his
thing.
name. So the movie's named after him.
Yes.
So we could use eponymous with Batman.
Yeah, with Batman.
Superman,
Yeah,
so-
pretty much like any like superhero movie.
Yeah. Except for Guardians of the Galaxy. Well,
Like-
technically.
Like they're conclusively the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Guardians. Woo. Hold on, wait. Woo.
It should be good. I just hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Stop being jerks. The people that want to do it. That's my thing. They want to do it.
Yeah, they want to do it. They're gonna make money
Yeah.
regardless. So
Yeah. Now, I read this
I heard about this the other day.
early in the morning, sick as a dog, dying. I was dying off of those brownies and cake.
Yep.
Stop cooking with milk. Come on, people. There's people lactose intolerant.
There are a lot
Everybody's like vegan and gluten free. I'm just like over here lactose intolerant. Hello.
Lactose intolerant.
Hello. This has been going on a lot longer than the gluten thing. Just saying. Why can't I have a movement?
I feel like it probably.
Why can't I have a movement?
You know what? You start that movement.
I will.
Go down to Palafox, like go like during like the Palafox Square thing when they're probably selling a lot of vegan and gluten stuff, and be like, hey, where's my lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
And you have to make sure, like, whenever you spell it out, it's like LACK space toast space intolerant. Like you're lacking toast. Lactose intolerant.
What I'm gonna do is like make a whole documentary of me taking like not milk jugs like the gallon jugs, but like the milk cartons and
Like you get like school.
like yeah, those two that would be good as well. Like 2% milk.
Yeah.
And like just like busting them on the
Bang.
ground, and be like, you don't rule me, milk.
Okay, here's what you do. You get the milk carton, and then you get little firecrackers. You put them in there, make sure the wick's sticking out just a little bit, and then light it on fire and be like, I am the master of milk, while you're doing it, and then it explodes in your hands. That's a power play.
We already know me and fire and anything that's like it's not a good thing because I almost caught your neighbor's tree on fire.
I was like, what are you talking about? God, I think we still have like videos from back then.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, I know
Have
I've
you ever
told
told
them.
that story?
I think I have, but it's been a long time ago. So here's a quick story.
Yeah, for all the new people.
So it was mine and Amy's first New Year's Eve
Yes.
together,
Mm-hmm.
and your mother's quite a pyrotechnic, pyromaniac. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say pyrotechnic, pyromaniac. Yes.
She really loves her fireworks. So we got these huge Chinese lanterns, and I've
Yeah.
always wanted to do them.
They're really cool.
They are. And we lit one off, and it went well. Everything. And
Amy just popped her head in the door and started laughing.
and the second one, like it was going.
I think it was like
It
really
lit-
windy.
Yeah, it was really windy. It was at night. And it takes a while to light these on fire.
Well,
like the
Yeah, it takes a while to light on fire, and then also takes a while, like it's kind of like it works like a hot air balloon, where like it has to like the heat has to fill it up enough to where it actually will overcome physics and fly.
Well, and it started like I was holding it, and it started, pulling from me, and I'm
So
like,
it's like, okay.
okay, it's go time. So I let it go, and the wind catches it, and it's like it's doing this bob
Yeah,
and
we're
weave
like, oh,
kind
God,
of
what's it
stuff,
doing?
and then it gets caught.
On the neighbor's tree, which was like bare of leaves, like
Yeah.
perfect for
And
fire.
it's like there, and it's starting to like the bag around it starting to get hotter and hotter. So I, being of sound mind and sound body, I go grab the pool stick, and like it's a very large pool stick. So I'm like, I come and I just grab the the lantern out of the tree
With the pool net.
with the pool net, and the pool net's catching on fire now. And they live on a bayou or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's a bayou.
And I just like slam the thing into the water. And
Oh, man.
so that's the story of me almost catching a neighbor's tree on fire, which probably would have caught their house on fire.
Oh, I found it! I was trying to see if I could find the picture of you guys with like the burnt net. If I can just... Can you see it?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
We can pop it up there if I remember. If I don't remember, oh well. Let's move on to the story.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood comes to Twitch. Twitch will be hosting a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Marathon for 18 days starting May 15th at 12 p.m. Pacific Time. All 886 episodes, that's a lot.
That's a lot. I did not realize there were that many.
Of the beloved children's show will be streamed live at twitch.tv/Mr. Rogers, and that's no D in that. The marathon will feature episodes that only aired once and aren't available online anywhere else, with additional mini marathons to follow. Twitch will also be running a fundraising campaign during the marathon to help support local PBS stations,
That's
which
awesome.
is good.
That's really cool.
Yes. We were drawn to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood because Fred Rogers was a positive voice in fostering inclusivity and diversity. And like our streamers, he talked to the viewers as if they were in the room with him, said Bill, head of creative.
Yeah, he was like the original streamer, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was.
He didn't even have to chat.
He
to
broke
go
that.
on.
He broke that fourth wall
Yep.
like a boss.
Yep.
While his show was geared towards children, his message is universal. Now, in 2015, they did a Bob Ross, The Joy of Painting Marathon, and had over 5.6 million viewers turn in to watch Bob Ross.
It's Bob Ross. Like, who didn't watch Bob Ross?
And those happy little trees. David Sunday asked,
Yes.
what is your most excited, what movie is your...
What movie are you most excited for
There you go.
this year?
What,
So I'm assuming it's movies that haven't come out yet at this point.
yeah, it could be something that's already come out. Like, if that was what you were most excited for, like if you were most excited for Guardians
Yeah.
2, Volume 2,
Volume 2.
the 2.
I don't know. I guess just like for movies that haven't come out yet, at this point, it's probably the next Star Wars movie.
Oh,
Last
yeah.
Jedi, because
Yeah, Last Jedi.
Yeah. Before that, just because I would get confused a lot about like when movies were coming out, sometimes whatever. Guardians of the Galaxy and Beauty and the Beast were probably like.
Oh, yeah, that did come out this
Yeah.
year. I'm really excited for Wonder Woman.
I'm also very excited for Wonder Woman because it's the first like, well, since the most like recent like reboots or whatever. Yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm looking forward to that one a
I
lot.
keep forgetting that movies are coming out this year, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm excited for this
Yeah,
one.
comes out July 7th.
Yeah, definitely excited for Spider-Man. But
But
yeah.
what are you most excited for that's not Star Wars? Because that's just an easy
Yeah, that's
answer.
different.
Like, if you're not excited for Star Wars,
Then
you're
yeah,
not
probably
living.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man's always been like my favorite superhero.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Because yeah, Spider-Man's always been my favorite. I think that Tom Holland, this kid, he's gonna do a really good job. He's like my age, which is like, I think it's the youngest.
10. I'm just joking. That's a joke. Get wrecked, son. Get wrecked.
But I think he's like the youngest actor they've gotten to play Spider-Man.
Yeah, most of them have been in like their 20s.
Yeah.
Easy.
But yeah, I'm excited for that. Did you see Tom Holland do like the lip sync battle? He's saying
Yeah.
If you guys haven't watched that, please
And
go watch it. It's
the
amazing.
girl who was like Bruno Mars. Like, she did a good job.
Yeah, no, they all did really good.
If you enjoyed that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want gaming content, you can go over to Nerd Cave Gaming right there. If you want to support us, you can check out Patreon right there. If you want more videos, check them out right here. Go ahead, pick one of them. I wonder which one you're going to do. If you're going to be cool, you'd pick any of them. All 4 of them. You'd be awesome.